Can you explain the vertical integration? Like, so I know who own, like what carriers own which pharmacies, which own, like, but can you break that down? Like the three or four PBMs that own 80 of the market, like who owns each of them? Can you give us that rundown?
Yes, absolutely. So you've got Express Scripts, which is partnered with Aetna. You've got CVS Caremark, which is owned by CVS, and you've got Optum, which is owned by United Healthcare. And so underneath all, and there are charts that are a million of them that actually go lower and lower, but and by the way, the three largest GPOs that I mentioned all have a board of directors, but the three largest GPOs, the first one being Ascent, which I think is in Switzerland, Ascent, Rebate, GPO. I believe the chairman of the board of that is ESI Holdings. So not Express Scripts. So which is what makes me laugh because they come out and say, we're going to do pass-through pricing, pass-through rebates. Okay, well, they don't actually do the rebates. ESI Holdings does, an offshore holding company that is then the chairman of the board of Ascent Rebates, which by the way is who, like, even some of the best pass-through PBMs are still going up channels to get through Express Scripts' rebates, right? And so the three ones, okay, so the next one is called Zinc Health Services, which is CVS is the chairman of the board of that one. They all are chairman of the boards of these major rebate GPOs, and employers who are self-funded, please ask how your rebates are being aggregated, who is doing it, because that's how you're going to kind of find, like, and even in the most innocent of PBMs, they're not getting into this business, but they're contracting with somebody. And that's why I'm saying, like, there's so many layers of the onion that even, and you know how one of the questions I've been asking PBMs lately is, do we have to use your aggregator? And if they say no, then I really know there's no skin in the game. Those are PBMs who have a more realistic admin fee at that 10, $12 range.
Right. That is such good information. And I think really good for employers to understand, like the web that's woven in healthcare is super complex. And the vertical integration, to me, when a company owns a company who owns a company and they can just shift dollars into different buckets, that is always a giant red flag, because even if you have access to claims data, you can't possibly track all of it or where it's really coming from, where it's going, who's got your best interest in mind.